Hey guys, all right, here we have a match between myself and somebody else. This is a tournament match at Chrono and Cosmo in Fontana, California, and I'm on the left and my opponent is on the right. We roll, he scores higher to see who goes first. He chooses to go first here. We cut our decks, and then he has, instead of the wooden tokens that go in the slider box, he has cards which identify his trait tokens, which is an option that's going to be provided in the future. And that's the black stack that he has there. The red stack is his deck, the green stack's my deck. And he went first, he mulliganed, and then I drew 2 cards and I mulligan one of them. Then I draw 1 extra. He starts his turn, pulls 3 trait tokens. Looks like he got a righteousness and 2 corruption. He draws his 2 cards, activates or uses 2 corruption to play. Can't tell what character that is, but that's a -6 power value. So you can see there that he pulled some yellow traits out of his deck, and then he has a truth armor, so he's playing with multiple trait colors there. My turn, I draw 2 faith, 1 righteousness, and then 2 cards, and then I pass the turn, it looks like. There's his truth traits. He's pulling 3 traits per turn, 2 cards from his deck per turn. Looks like he's using 3 active gods to play a Riverhead. That's a card that can activate on his next turn and allows him to draw 3 cards, discard 3 cards kind of thing. He's also going to activate 2 corruption for another -6 power value character. So that's 2 blockers he has out. He's using his armor to draw a card. And he passed the turn. So I draw my 3 trait tokens. I got a hostility, 1 faith, and then a righteousness, it looks like. Draw my 2 cards. There I go, activating 3 faith tokens to play a Noah the Comforter. That's a 14 power value and it has recognition, so when it goes in my discard pile, I choose somebody to discard a card at random, then draw a card. Looks like he blocked with both of his 6s, so I get 2 lumens on the board.
Who's getting recognition?
Then I chose him for the recognition. He'll discard a -6 power value and draw a card. His turn, he resets. He draws 3 more trait tokens. 2 truth, 1 corruption he got there. Then he will draw 2 cards from his deck. Chooses to use 3 active god for another Riverhead. He's activating 1 righteousness, 1 choice in man coin for a Noah Vineyard Farmer. That's a +7 power value.
I used my river I had out before.
He activated 1 of his Riverheads so that he can draw 3 cards and then discard 3 cards. Realistically, it was the other one, not the one he just played, but it's same thing. Trying to figure out what he wants to get rid of here. He drops Day of Rest, a Riverhead. I didn't see the other one. Thinking about activating 3 truth traits for Enosh, I believe that is. That one is a +7 power value. It's hard to see, but he also does a Covenant Rainbow, which gives him 3 active gods if he has a Noah character in play, and then he uses Havila Bedelium. That's a great play right there. That card is very difficult to use. I tried to build a deck with it last time, and the rainbow there, it was tough, and he pulled it off, so that was great. Back to that Enosh character, I think he can activate it to search his deck for a card with an active god. but instead it looks like he's using it to go up 7 lumens. So my turn, I reset, draw 3 trait tokens.
So that's not the thing I posted about on Discord, but that's the thing I wanted to do against you. That's the card I quickly added in. That's awesome. That worked good.
Then I will draw 2 cards from my deck. I'm going to activate 2 Righteousness for a Noe Vineyard Farmer also. Then 2 Faith tokens for a Javen. That's a +6 power value.
Active God.
Looks like I use 7-fold Vengeance. That allows me to look at the top 7 cards of his deck and restructure them and put them back on top. Put them in any order I'd like. Right there, I know the tactic of his deck. And that's to draw out his cards while being ahead of me on the lumens. Because in this game, when you go to draw from your deck and you have no more cards, it's the person with the highest lumen value wins, and he has a lot of draw. So I put those on the bottom. Go ahead and activate for 13 lumens with my 2 characters there, and I get that. His turn, he resets. His last 3 tokens. He draws 2 cards. He is using his Active Gods to play 7 more days, and that totally ruined the use of my 7-fold Vengeance, because that allows him to look through, or that allows me to look through the top 7 cards of his deck, and I give him 2 and he shuffles his deck with the rest. I give him the 2 characters with a positive power value.
If he's cool with it, then I'm cool with it. You want to cut? Okay, so you want to cut? You might have an interesting hand.
Looks like he is going to activate a Righteousness and a Choice of Man coin, a copy of Righteousness. Maybe another Noah. There it is, another Noah. 2 Truth he activates for a Javen. We're playing pretty similar there. And then 2 more Truth. Little Jesus fell down.
Yeah, it was this Enoch. Another 2 for Javon.
And another Javen. So he has 4 positive power value characters out there. Small ones, but there's 4 of them.
Use my river.
So it adds up. He's using his Riverhead to draw 3 cards and then discard. He's trying to move through his deck while brightening his lamp. He discards a Bedelium of Day of Rest. Then I miss the last one again.
Wait, okay. So now I play 5.
And then he activates 3 Corruption. He plays his 5th character. -12. And I am blinded, I think. I lose 1 good trait token on my next turn. And he activates all of his characters. I couldn't do anything. So he goes up. Looks like 28 or so. Or 27.
Your turn.
My turn, I reset. Draw 2 cards. All my tokens are out. I activate all my hostilities for a Heth. That darkens his lamp 6 points and is a -12 blocker.
27.
I'm activating a Righteousness. Nope. A Faith to use my armor to make a Righteousness. And the other Righteousness to play Noah. So that's 2 Righteousness basically to play Noah. I'm using my 3 active gods to play a Riverhead also.
This is 7.
Activate my Noah.
I'll block it.
He blocks. I get 1. His turn, he resets, he draws 2 cards. All his trait tokens are out there. He's searching his discard to see what might be left in his deck, I think. I get my good trait back. He activates all his corruption plus an extra to play Sorrowful Destruction. That removes all characters that have the power to darken from play. There's 1 in play, and it was mine, and it's gone. He activates 5 good traits, 1 being a Righteousness, not that it matters, and then he brings in a plus 14 character, and he uses it, and he brightens his lamp that number, that value. Looks like my turn. I reset. Draw 2 cards. He's checking to see how many cards are left in his deck. I play a -6 power value character. And then I play Violent Earth, which darkens his lamp 6 more points. Then I play a male and female by Got It. And then however many good traits I add to that times 3 will be its power value, and it's a 21. I used 7 good traits, which I'll activate here in a second. Push 21. I think. Yeah. So I get that. And then I use my Riverhead to draw 3 cards and discard 3 cards. I'm going to discard 7-fold Vengeance, my 2 of every sort, and my Javen. I'll activate. Oh yeah, those are activated from that last character I played. His turn, he resets, draws 2 cards.
Hey, I pay 4.
He activates 4 corruption
And that one.
for 2 -6 power value characters. There's 2 Righteousness for another Noah. Activates his Noah. I block, he gets 1.
Your turn.
I reset. Draw my cards. Activate 6 hostilities. Use Heth. Darken his lamp 6 points, and it's a -12 blocker. Activate 2 Faith for a Javen. That's a +6 power value. Activate 1 Faith and 2 Righteousness. Oh, okay. I used my armor to create an extra Righteousness. So I played Abel. I activate just one of my characters and then it gets blocked. So I get his blocker off the field. His turn, he resets. And not sure. Oh, I was gonna say I wasn't sure why that was activated.
it out. You might figure it out.
So he activates 3 Truth for Enosh. That one has a positive power value. Same one from earlier that says that you can search your deck if you activate it for a card that has an active god in the card cost area. He activates Enosh for the power value, it looks like. And then I block. He plays a -12 character for 5 corruption. And I'm blinded, so I lose 1 good trait token for my next turn.
We got time.
Looks like it's my turn. I'm resetting.
That's a mix-up.
I'm going to activate 6 Hostility for my last Heth. Darkens his lamp 6 points. It's a -12 blocker. I'm using my Able. He blocks. I think I go up 1. I don't know if I forgot to move my lamp a couple times there on the 1-pointers.
On my maintenance.
I didn't notice it. Okay, so it's his turn.
That's cool. That's cool, man. Do not draw.
Resets. He's trying to figure out, I think, on his maintenance, if he wants to do something. He's using his armor to draw a card. Oh, he played Day of Rest, which allowed him to, I think, not draw a card on his turn, and then he draws 2 on my turn. So then he used his armor to draw 1, played that character, and now it's my turn, and now he goes to draw because it's my turn. And so I think that's how this is working. Yeah, there it is. So whoever has the highest power value, he just wanted to do that. So he just wanted to be able to use that card there. And that was a good play, close game, and a fun game. Thanks for watching, guys. Hope you enjoy. Feel free to ask any questions in the comments. All right, have a good one.